So I should be live and that should be okay. Yes, we are live. Okay, so I just wanted to take a little bit of time to share with you how lots of us are successfully and flexibly running our businesses from home to earn that couple of hundred to a couple of thousand plus per month, which will make a massive difference to so many. And I started my business back in 2013. My husband and I were both police officers. We lived in a house my parents owned. We had quite a bit of debt, and we always used to be left with too much month and not enough money. You probably already know that feeling. But I was actually offered to take a look at what you're going to see this evening, or daytime, whenever you're watching. But yeah, I was offered to take a look 4 years before I did. Because I was really skeptical. I was a police officer, so we're naturally kind of negative people, and everything just doesn't seems too good to be true or whatever. And I really doubted myself. I didn't have much confidence. I actually suffered with quite bad anxiety. And I just thought maybe I wouldn't be able to do what I saw my friend doing. And so I just put it off. I just thought, no, it's not for me. I was also scared that it might be something that was here today and gone tomorrow. And I wanted to something, if I was going to put my time and energy into it, I wanted to know that it was going to be something for the future. So eventually, when I actually decided to take a look, I had just got married. I found out I was pregnant. And it was when I hit like the 28-week stage of pregnancy, I started to think about going on to maternity leave, how much money I wouldn't have. Going back to work then, how would that work with childcare, which I didn't have any, so I would have to pay. And we worked out that I'd have to pay out £1,300 per month. I was only earning £1,600. So basically paying to somebody else to do a job I really wanted to do, I only ever wanted to be a mum, for £300 a month. And I had nothing else to fall back on. So I didn't have any further education. I only knew how to be a police officer. So I felt really, really stuck, and I was upset. So I decided to take a look at what you're having a look at. And I just thought, why not? If so many other people were doing it, then why not me? And to be honest, a couple of £100 a month would have enabled me to just stay off on maternity without my husband and I panicking about finances so much. So I got started. Within the first 4.5, 5 months, I was already quadrupled my full-time police wage. And all I was doing was pointing people to this video to take a look at, how they could do what I was doing, and also pointing team members to videos and team pages of trainings so they could learn what we were doing really flexibly around what they wanted to do. So it's been a fantastic journey. We were able to buy a home in the countryside, which was my life goal, and to put down 50% deposit. So to say it exceeded our expectations when all I wanted was a couple of £100 extra a month is a bit of an understatement, really. So you're here probably because you face some of these challenges. Let me turn my camera off so you can see properly what the slides without having to look at me. So you've probably faced one of the challenges that are on the screen, and that's probably why you're taking a look at this today. It's certainly why I had growing debts. I had no time with family. I wasn't able to make lots of social events because of the hours that we worked and the shifts that we worked. Childcare costs petrified me. I really wanted to be the mum at home. And of course, limited income potential. So there was only so much that I could have earned in the police. There's only so many hours in a day, only so much that I could have earned. So my income was definitely limited. Of course, long commutes. Everybody's commute to work now are much, much longer. Traffic is horrendous. And for me, I always think that's time that you could be spending with your family, loved ones, doing things that you actually enjoy. There's no such thing as job security anymore. That really concerned me. And actually, after I resigned from the police, and so did my husband, they actually made a lot of police officers redundant. Now, that seems ridiculous to me when these are the people that are keeping us all safe. But I've seen teachers be made redundant. We've seen banks being bailed out by the government. I mean, there's no job security anymore. So I was definitely looking for something that could answer a few of these questions. And at the beginning, I just thought, how would I fit this in? How would I have the time to do it when I was about to be a mum? I was working full time at that time. But actually putting a little bit of time in flexibly into this actually gave me more time in the long run. And that was definitely something that I was looking for. Now, when my friend asked me, if I could show you a way to earn a couple of 100 extra a month in 10 hours a week or less, which is really a cost of a weekend away with friends or family, would you want to know more? And I thought, is she serious? Of course I want to know more. And then, of course, I watched her go on these free trips, get spending money. And I thought, well, it's definitely something I would like, but I'd never, I don't know, I just never thought it'd be something that I would be able to do. But yes, I was definitely interested. And actually, the benefits of doing it, the benefits of doing business this way. And let's be serious, there's lots of companies, lots of high street brands that you will see have moved over into doing business this way because there are lots of benefits to it, and certainly lots of benefits for us. The income is uncapped. You can earn as much as you physically want. So the more effort you put in, the more you'll get back out of it, which seemed really fair to me. And the police, it wasn't that fair. I was sat next to somebody who had been maybe serving in the police a little bit longer. They were getting paid a lot more than me, but I was actually working harder. So this seemed a lot fairer. It's also a willable income, which is great because, you know, when I decided that this business was for me for the long term, I was safe in the knowledge that the work I was putting in was not just going to pay off for me, but I would be able to will that on to, you know, my loved ones. You know, if I'm to go from here in an untimely manner, I know that they're safe. They get my monthly income every month that I've worked hard to build up. But you don't get that in anything else. Your pension dies with you. So this was a good, safe option for me. You decide what it is that you want. No one's ever going to tell you, oh, you need to want to earn more than that, or you know, you should slow down and you shouldn't be earning so much. It's completely and utterly up to you because it's completely a flexible way of working. You're going to get all the training and support that you need. This doesn't mean that you have to do a 6-week training course before you get started or anything like that. It's simply just videos in a really great community team page where we all help each other. And of course, if you want to build your business, you just point people to those videos as well. So it's full training and full support. Global travel, car plan, share of the company turnover. I'll share a little bit more about that. But the company does some fantastic incentives, which make it well worth our while to build our businesses flexibly from home, but makes it exciting as well. I always think it's great to hear how a few of our team have got started. So let's start with Kyle.
I got started in the business because of the 9-day program. Had amazing results, insane benefits. I looked a lot better than what I did when I started it. And my friends started noticing the same. They kept on telling me, you know, you look great. What is it that you're doing? So I accidentally, I guess, stumbled into doing it. I was a bit skeptical because I'd never done anything like it before, but I got given loads of support and help. Within my first month, I made over £600, and it's safe to say then I never looked back ever since.
Being a keen gym goer, I started to use the products, mainly the sport and weight management range, and after having some fantastic results, I decided to take a better look at the business. After just 5 months in business, I had completely replaced my income and earned over £1,800 in the month, so I decided that I was going to leave my job, and since then, doing my forever business has enabled me to become a mummy and work my business very much around my little girl.
And let's hear from Philippa.
I actually started out with a 9-day program. I got absolutely epic results. Everyone was asking me about it, asking me what I'd done. I was showing a lot of people what I'd been doing to achieve this. I'd actually studied law in the past and wanted to follow a legal career path, but I'd become a mum quite early on, so I was unable to follow that path, and she had quite severe special needs. That took a lot of my time up. By the time child 3 came along, it was time for me to look at something for me, something to do. And I'd followed this program at that time after struggling with my pregnancy weight. It just felt like a natural thing for me to look at the business after that. Quickly grew my income to around £800 a month in the first few months, and it's just grown and grown, and I've never looked back.
So you can see how actually lots of people get started using the product and then start to build a business. And they're just ordinary people like you. The great thing is that this business isn't one size fits all. It really is anybody can plug into it, because it simply is pointing people to either pages to take a look at our products, or whether it's pointing team members to a video to learn a little bit more what they can do. And you'll see just from this slide here, Rebecca was a receptionist, Marta is in the States, she's a cleaner, Neil ran his own business but felt very lonely doing so he loves the team spirit now. Jax works as a cocktail mixologist. He's a cocktail waiter, and if you think about that, it's very anti-social hours, so this business lets him run his business really flexibly. You're going to hear from Lisa shortly as well. Jamila's a mum of 6. She builds a business from Cardiff. She's actually got a massive team in the Middle East, so it really is for everybody. This is our head office in the UK. This is based in Warwick. Open door policy, you can go there. They've always got the kettle on, which is really nice. They're lovely, lovely people there. When I looked at the business, I needed to know that it wasn't something that was going to be here today and gone tomorrow. So I was looking for the history of the business. I saw that it was started in 1978, so now we're over 41 years old, and we've seen uninterrupted growth, so we're consistently growing. The company actually started in America, but we're in over 160 countries around the world. That really didn't mean much to me when I was getting started. You know, I was running my business from a little kitchen table in Manchester and then on to Wales. But, you know, I didn't think that I could build a business abroad, but actually that's exactly what happened. You think of the power of social media, will show you how you can do that. But what that means is I've built an income in those countries. Lots of them I've never been to, probably couldn't point them out on a map, but I get monthly income from those countries. I think I get paid from around 37 countries around the world now. So it's really exciting for lots of people, especially if you know people abroad, but guaranteed it'll go there anyway. We're vertically integrated. This means the company has control of every single part of the processes, and we're also cash rich and totally debt free. There's not many companies who turn over $2.6 billion like we do that can say they are cash rich and debt free. That meant security to me. Assets above over $1.5 billion. Actually, these are things like games reserves in Africa, castles in Europe, the South Fork Ranch on the TV show Dallas. Our company actually owns that. We've been to parties there when we visited Dallas a couple of years back on a company trip, a free company trip. So it's just lots of things underpinning the great security of the company. We're part of the Direct Selling Association. We're highly regulated. Really important to us that we stick to a strict guidelines. We don't have to be a part of it, but we choose to be. We're also in the health and wellness sector. Now, when I started, they said this was set to be the next billion-dollar industry. And already, just 6 years on, we are a multi-trillion-dollar global market. So get excited about that. You're definitely part of the right marketplace. And if you are interested in business, you'll want to know that, am I part of the right marketplace? Well, yes, absolutely. You know, we're not recommending things that cost thousands of pounds with no proof that they work. We're recommending things that you've got in your home, that you're sat there probably looking at right now, or you have used within the last few hours. And that was what was important to me. I'd never worked in this kind of environment. I needed to know that these are things that I was interested in. And I was pregnant. I was going to need to lose a bit of baby weight. They had a weight management range. Look at that. Everybody always wants to look better and feel better. And actually, our product is one of the most Googled products for something like 5-6 years in a row. So there's a massive demand for that product. Also, vitamins and supplements, you probably take those every day anyway. It was just a fact, you know, a situation where it was changing the brand that I was using. Skincare, sports and nutrition, male grooming. What are you doing, guys? You're spending a lot of money. But these are all booming sectors, so we're definitely in the right marketplace. But don't take our words for our product. I could sit here and I could tell you all the features, the ingredients, why they're so great, why they're so amazing. But just have a look at, you know, where we feature in the press. Lots of celebrities are using the products and they're shouting about it for us. No benefit to them, but you know, when we have a great experience, we talk about it. We have won lots and lots of beauty awards, fitness awards with lots of our different products. We feature in magazines. Our product lady, Holly Stout, has featured in a recent magazine in Ireland, being the expert there. So it's great coverage for us. But let me tell you just a few things about the products. So they are quality products. They're naturally derived, scientifically advanced. We do everything from growing to manufacturing. We own our own nutraceutical companies. And so we are in control of the quality of that product. And if we have a look there, we perform 1.4 million quality checks per year. Do your research. That is more than any pharmaceutical does. And they are giving out drugs for serious conditions. And we are producing these products, but we are so hell-bent on them being the highest quality, which means you'll have the best benefits. So will the people you're recommending to. And that means people just keep coming back time after time. We've won many global product awards, and not just product awards, but also business awards as well. We've got a scientific advisory board of highly qualified professionals. That was music to my ears. I had no history, no experience in anything to do with product or any of these marketplaces. So I knew I could learn from the best and I could be confident and credible in what I was talking about. We've also got a Blue Thumb Award. We're really aware of our footprint, our carbon footprint, and this is a pollution prevention program that we are winning awards for, so we're really proud of that. Down the bottom, you'll see we've got the Leaping Bunny logo. This Leaping Bunny logo means that we are cruelty-free. We don't test on animals whatsoever. We actually test on humans to use on animals. So lots of our products can be used on animals. So if you're an animal lover, you will love some of them. We've also got, depending where you are in the world, in the UK, we have a 60-day money-back guarantee. Other places, because of legislation, we've got 30 days. So that just showed me at the beginning, like, oh my goodness, why would they offer 60-day money-back guarantee? You can give the product back, leave the pot or the tube, you get your money back. Really? Like, how is this company still going? But that just proves that actually, you know, the products speak for themselves. People don't want to give it back to get their money back. They want to keep ordering it time and time again, which is great for you running a business. We've also got the certifications, Kosher, Halal, the Islamic Society, the Aloe Science Council. All of our products are of the highest quality, and we have all of these stamps of approval because we're in lots of countries around the world. We want to be able to confidently recommend them. Let me show you our areas of income. Now, it could be less than 200 you want. It could be way more than the top figure that you see, but it's completely and utterly up to you. So if you're looking to just use some great products, people will naturally start asking you, as Kyle, Philippa and Emma said, naturally start asking you, what is it that you're doing? Why do you look so different? Well, you know, what is it that you've got your hands on? They want to know more. If you're looking to be a promoter of the products, you can expect to earn around £200 to £500 plus per month. If you're looking to be a team builder, that's easy. It's still being a product promoter, but it's also sharing the business opportunity as well. So you've probably got friends who want to earn some extra money, and that's simply pointing them to videos like this, tagging them in videos like this to see if this might be something for them as well. Business developer, you can expect to earn around 2,000 to 20,000 plus per year. We have a lot of people doing this within our team, and these are people who are just doing the team builder role, but just maybe on a more, just on offering it to more people, really. Let's hear from some others who are running their businesses within our team today.
I started my business when I was due to go on maternity leave from the police, just because I needed some extra money to make maternity leave easier. My best friend told me about a business and I was really excited. Very quickly I earned £400. That then very quickly replaced my police wage within a matter of months, and I made the decision then that I never wanted to go back to work. I wanted to be a mummy at home. It's given me way more than I ever imagined. I tried for a third baby, 3 became 3 and 4, and I've built my business now as my sole source of income for the last 6 years, and it's been incredible.
Yeah. How did she keep those still for so long? She deserves an award just for keeping the twins still. Let's have another listen.
So after initially just starting for an extra few £100s, I quickly got my head around the true potential, because I saw a lot of people just like myself earning a lot more money than I was earning at that time. And I thought, okay, well, actually, why not me? When I got my head around how to do the business, because I was shown exactly step by step how to work it, I quickly replaced my full-time income by working part-time with Forever. So it was like, it's a no-brainer. After 4 months, Forever then was my full-time income, and not looked back ever since. I've qualified for a lot of the incentive, all of the incentives. I've been on a lot of trips with Forever, and they're phenomenal, lifelong memories, especially with this team as well. We've made some amazing memories. I've also qualified for Car Plan, Chairman's Bonus. That was the biggest one for me, because in the police, I never got any recognition or reward. And within Forever, within 4 years, I collected $22,500 as an added bonus. So, safe to say, I absolutely love it.
I love the fact that my Forever business is flexible. So for me, it means that I can work it part-time around my existing commitments, but more importantly, I can earn between, say, £300 to £400 a month extra, which I can put away in a much-needed rainy day fund.
I started my business when I was 21 weeks pregnant with my second child. I just wanted a couple of extra £100 a month just to top up the maternity pay. Within my first month of business, I made just over £200, and I've now grown that to make between £600 and £800 a month. That means that Christmas is paid for, the kids' holidays are paid for, and I can work part-time, spending more time with my family.
I love that. And when you think about it, you know, Charlotte is an occupational therapist, and to be able to earn £600 to £800 extra per month, that's going to make a massive difference to lots and lots of people. And you can understand why they're really excited about their business. So what is it that we do? We do very simple things, and the more we do of them, the more successful we are. So the first thing is to use the products. That was really important to me because I wanted to be credible. I could never tell someone, hey, you should try this, it's great, if I wasn't actually using it myself. So using the products, then we were able to get the confidence to recommend those products, and also we're going to help you with how you do that. And also, if you want to build your team, then to just share this video. You can either send people a link, you can tag them into this page. It's really simple. So how is it that you then go to grow your income? So if we're sharing this video with people and they also want to make an extra income, when you're a product promoter, when you get started in your business, very first off, you're going to be accessing a 35% discount. This is 35% cash in hand profit. That is a lot of money for simply using a product, somebody saying you look great, or you saying, hey, you might want to try this, then purchasing, you're making 35% profit. As a product promoter, you can expect to earn around £200 to £400 plus per month. If you then help 3 to 5 people, not necessarily that you found directly, but in your entire team, if you help them earn £200 to £400 like you were, then you'll get a promotion. You're then going to access a 38% discount. That's 38% cash in your hand profit. That then would look like around £300 to £500 plus per month. There are 10 to 15 people within your team earning a couple of £100 to £400 extra per month, then you're going to access a 43% discount. 43% discount, cash in hand profit on everything that you do. Plus, you're also going to access an extra team leading bonus. You're looking at a monthly profit of around £700 to £900 plus per month. If you're helping 15 to 25 people, you're going to access a 48% discount. That means 48% discount on the products you're buying for yourself, 48% profit on the products that you're recommending. You're looking at earning around 800 to 2,000 plus per month. And when you get to that level, you're then accessing that residual income. Remember I said about willing your income on? Residual income is doing the hard work at the beginning and always being rewarded for that. So you're going to start to access that. You're also going to be open to being able to achieve the company incentives. This is myself, Lisa, with the twins that you just heard from, and my husband, Sean, and a couple of the vice presidents of the company. So we were taken to South Africa, into Johannesburg. We went on safari. I'd never been. I would never have gone in my lifetime, I don't think either. But we had the most amazing time. We got given spending money on arrival. We also collected our annual bonus checks there. It was just an experience of a lifetime. It really, really was. And who gets to do that? You know, travel like that. We're spending money for free. We traveled there business class. It was just incredible. Absolutely amazing. If you like traveling, you'll certainly like traveling for free. So car plan incentive. Now, I know that I used to de-ice my car on the inside in the winter when I started my business. So yes, to be able to get a new car was amazing. The picture on the right, you see we had a Tesla, but actually we moved abroad for 12 months. I got rid of that, and now I purchased a truck. I like trucks. And I paid for it cash. So my monthly car plan amount just goes into a savings. My son goes to private school, so that can go towards paying those fees as well. So you can spend your car plan money on whatever you want. It's up to £525 a month. You can see lots of people are achieving that. And also the company travel. So yes, fantastic incentives that keep you motivated to build your business. This is absolutely the icing on the cake incentive. So for me, to be able to help so many people achieve this is fantastic, because you can just see the life-changing amounts. Anything from a few $1,000s, which you wouldn't turn your nose up at. You're getting your monthly income anyway, so to be rewarded an annual bonus on top of that is great. I thought this was something for people who've been in the company for 10 years plus. It really, really is. And on the left there in Dubai in 2017, you'll see how many of our team qualified, and our team was only started really in 2014. So you can see how quickly they were qualifying, and the amounts can be life-changing. It really is just dependent on what it is that you want out of your business. That went on my 50% deposit for my country home. So let's talk about getting started. What's the next step? Well, this is your Start Your Journey pack. You'll receive the pack as soon as you're ready to get going with 18 of the best-selling, fastest-selling products in the UK, which I thought was great. I didn't want 18 of the slowest-selling products. You also get a massive literature pack, everything you need to start your business. The product value of this is £270. Literature value is £58. You're also going to get access to 3 separate groups. Our Aloe Life page is actually a customer page. It's got nearly 20,000 people in there, and all you have to do to build your customer base is to, offer people to be added to that page. We offer amazing value and content there, not just around our products, but life stuff, which people love. They get involved, and eventually they'll take a look at the product, take a look at your product, and become your customers. We've got our team community page, which is just a really lovely, motivated, inspiring, helpful, supportive page with lots of different trainings that you can access when convenient for you. We've also got our Eagles Team Success page. You're either in the page watching this now, or you might have been sent a recording of this on a link. But this is really where we can show people what it is that we do, and if it's for them, great, and if it's not, no big deal. But you get 24/7 help and support online. We put a value on that of just under £1,000, but actually you really can't put a value on that kind of support and training. We also get a free website. So it's not like you have to go out there, set up your own website, pay for that to be done, monitor it and all that stuff. You don't have to keep products in your home. People can just order from you as they want to. So there's no laying out for things like that. This is a Salesforce website. We put a value on for your website being 5,000, but I know that last year I spent 10,000 on a website in a traditional business that was nowhere near the level of what we get with our Forever. So we've put a value of 5,000 on it. So starting a business with all this already there for you, all you've got to do is just plug in and play, and we'll show you how to do that. We also do some team incentives. Aside from the company, we like to keep it really fun. We offer lots of spa days, hotel breaks, cash prizes, lots of different things to just keep it fun. Lots of us are running it very, very part-time around full-time jobs. And I know our jobs don't offer us things like that. So we like to keep it really fun for you. So I think you'll find that pretty awesome. There's no risk, there's no hidden fees, no monthly costs. You don't have to maintain a certain volume in order to keep your business going. Once you're a business owner, you're a business owner. It's up to you how much or how little you do. Now, all of that value, nearly £7,000 in value, you can get access to for under £200. You order that, get all of that for £199.75. How insane is that? Next step is to get ordering your pack. So get registered, get back in touch with the person who's invited you to take a look, who's tagged you in or sent you this video. Follow our simple startup process. It's very, very simple. It's just filling out a form online. We'll add you then to those pages, give you access to everything that you've seen in order for you to start to achieve your income goals. And also we've got an extra. How exciting is this? If you take the next step by this Friday, so you take the next step by this Friday, you're going to go into a draw to win £50 cash back. So you can wipe £50. If you are the winner of that, you can wipe £50 off that pack. You're going to get £50 in cash back. So make sure that when you get your form filled in and you're added to our team page, you complete a really short form just to say that you've got started. You will automatically then be entered into a draw to win £50 cash back. So that next step is to get back in touch with the person who invited you and get the form filled in if you're ready. And if you're entered by this Friday, you can be in with a chance of winning £50 cash back. How awesome is that? I look forward to welcoming so many of you to the team pages and getting you started and helping you to achieve your income goals. I know probably from all the people you've seen, you're probably really excited to get going. We're really excited to have you. And I hope you've enjoyed the presentation. Take care. We'll speak to you soon.